interwebs, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. My name is SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
Last episode, we got some, we found out about Tenderlander and we met LT Gray officially. And, we turned out he's a jerk and he's a pimp, apparently. And we found out from Mr. Kudo that apparently they told him to call the police, which is like 5 minutes. Took him 5 minutes to find a payphone and stuff, which delayed the police's arrival. So that's kind of shady. So we gotta go talk to Maggie. We gotta get some information from Maggie. So let's go ahead and move over to the detention center. But we gotta cut through Tribulations, unfortunately. Okay.
Yeah, of course. And that here we are.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Wright.
Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you?
Wasn't it just unbelievable in the court today, sir? I'm going to stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man.
Well, he was all over the place with his testimony.
He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident, anyway.
Is it possible she's the one misremembering things?
But that still doesn't make sense. Okay, Maggie, what about the contradictions? Let's talk about that. Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that didn't match up with what you remembered? Yep. There are just so many things that just don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction was the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He said he said the one who slipped something into he was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him.
But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was a waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup?
So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished too. You know, the CD with the writing on it? Oh, yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right?
It was MC Bomber, Maya. That name was scrawled on the sports paper as well.
Oh, yeah. Ugh, they never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's oh, that's you, sorry.
Oh, that's good. Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too.
Ouch. My head. This is getting way too complicated for me. Okay, what about after the incident, then?
You said you passed out when the victim Glenn collapsed, right?
Yes. It was so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. And before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir.
So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived at the scene, you have no idea what went on in Tribulations?
No idea at all. Is it that important, Mr. Wright?
Well, the other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture.
Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police.
Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time.
No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you?
Well, when you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all.
Ugh. It's like the master of biting the paw of a dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright?
Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier.
I don't know. The things that man says just don't add up for some reason, sir.
Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out.
We better find out exactly what happened to the old man on that day. Yeah. Well, maybe we can, present Victor Kudo. Maybe she remembers something of him, so let's present his profile.
I'm trying to find it. There it is.
I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been in a bit of courtroom proceedings addict for years now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better.
Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony.
Roger. I'll spill it out all out. I'll spill it all. I'll spill it all and see what you make of it.
Alright, sounds yeah, the words. They're hard sometimes. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you?
Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true there was another customer in the restaurant.
Well, yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo.
But I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman.
A woman?
Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. And she had a kind of cackling laugh.
Creepy?
Cackling?
Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently?
Oh, shoot.
So why would... Well, come on, we know who it is.
Well, why would she be in the room? Oh.
Should we present it to her?
Yes, but first let's present the lunchbox, because Gumshoe said make sure we give this to her, and I don't want to forget.
Oh yeah. Where's that? Yeah, the good old lunchbox.
We brought you a present from Gumshoe.
Hey. Oh yeah, I've got something you're going to love.
Oh, really? What is it?
A lunchbox, just for you. Here.
Oh, wow, a lunchbox. Weenies too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who also makes such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this too. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir.
Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that.
The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them.
Somehow when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier.
And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But...
She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste.
But... I guess so. Hum. Aw.
Oh, it should say eating sadly, Maya.
Well, how was it?
That hit the spot. I love weenies.
Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. Oh, Maggie.
It was a little awkward we ate it right in front of her, didn't it?
Yeah, it's like, why can't we just eat it like later?
Yeah, well, give us 20 minutes while we stare at you while we eat.
Okay, alright, well, I guess there's really nothing else we could do. Oh, or should we present Viola's profile?
I mean, we can try.
Is this the woman?
I doubt it.
I know I'm supposed to be on the police force, sir, but I'm incarcerated now, so I can't use my connections to help you. All I can tell you now is a bit info about ex-cons of the clientele at Tribulations, sir. Aw, don't let it get you down, Maggie. Okay, that... Was this too easy?
Too easy.
Shoot. Okay, I guess you should go talk to Gumshoe.
No, he's gonna be upset that we couldn't, she didn't accept his lunchbox. Unless we lie to him, but...
But it's not...
we'll see.
Okay.
Oh, the main servers went up in smoke!
What?
Why the heck? What?
Oh, good.
Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? Superintendent's here already. Yeah, there's a problem with the internet, too. I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief! Or I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No! Just when some young guy was about to confess to his son's hot-the-truck girlfriend. I don't even know what the hell all that was.
Wow, this place is really buzzing.
Something must be going down. Something really big. Huh? What are you two doing here, pal?
Detective Gumshoe!
You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into a briefing, you stay. Huh? We got big problems here today.
Why? What's going on?
It's a virus! A virus! A virus? There's a virus running through the precinct's computer system. But I really need to ask you some questions.
We got some questions, Gumshoe. Please talk to us.
Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up.
Yes!
No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear?
Okay.
If you got money trouble, you just go in a dive of instant noodles and hang in there. Oh, we're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We just want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Well, the tender lender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark.
Whoa.
It seems they ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all of their debts.
Really?
Now, don't go poking your nose around your business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did you just say? That lady?
What you talking about, Gumshoe? Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick?
I better find out about the story, what story is with this lady.
Okay, but I guess you gotta talk about computer viruses first? So, what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know.
What?
Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? Here I thought detectives were supposed to be someone knowledgeable. What's with that face, pal? You think you know about what a virus is?
Well, Nick, do you?
A computer virus? Well, sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course.
Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright?
Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you.
Okay.
A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode? No. Damage is, well, it's all internal.
So the inside goes boom, right?
Imagine all the case data you've got stored on your PCs here in the station. A virus could wipe it all out. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about.
Whoa! That's scary.
Yeah. What's even more scary is that viruses are infectious.
Infectious?
Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. Just like a real virus, huh?
But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Yeah, it takes ages to type all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's.
What? That's horrible!
Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Godot so he catches a cold.
Right! Then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong.
Who? What? Where? Why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus you caught somewhere before. The name of a virus, huh? I feel like I've heard of it before, too.
Oh, come on, you guys.
Idiots.
You said bomb 50 million times, so what do we gotta do? We gotta present MC Bomber so you can freaking stop hand-holding us, game. You know? I'm so sick and tired of you doing this game!
Skinny,
Huh?
Skinny.
Huh?
Calm down. Calm down.
What? What happened?
Breathe. Breathe.
What happened?
Blacked out.
Oh, Lord. Okay, alright. We gotta present MC Bomber to Gumshoe. Present!
Detective Gumshoe, about this. What? trying to concentrate on Maggie and this virus right now, so I... Ah! This is it! That stupid name! I remember now! I thought so. Here it comes.
Don't just nod to yourself to keep me in the dark, Nick! What's going on?
It's okay, Ma. You don't have to cry about it. Name scribbled on that sports paper written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber.
What?
Yeah, the virus that just infected every computer at the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please?
Talk to us more about it, please.
Words, huh?
Words.
We already knew about the MC Bomber virus for a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus and their demands weren't met.
Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah. It's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing in a carnival.
All this stuff with criminals and viruses. It almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently, the programmer who made the virus is a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the route on the virus back to on the black market. You mean someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. In the millions? A virus that can be worth that much?
Holy poop! Okay. Oh, well, since you talked about that lady, can we talk about this lady? Oh, where's she at? Okay, her, Violetta.
Well, that's the girl who works over at Tender Lender. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it.
She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? Her name's Violetta Kadaverine. Pun. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Kadaverine.
Bruto Cavardini? Do you know who that is, Nick?
Never heard of him. Bruto Kadaverines, the boss of the Kadaverine family. The Kadaverines? That's one scary sounding name. We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. Well, you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. I better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family.
Yeah, let's talk about the Kadaverines.
I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Kadaverines? Who are they? Scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about? Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop, these guys are scary. They got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. You can't touch them. They've got too much moolah. Moolah? As in, they pretty much control all the cash in the city's black market. The black market, huh? And that includes Tender Lender, I take it. Sure, no one stands up to Bruto Kadaverine. And I mean no one. Interesting.
So, Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss, then?
Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him. So, how did she end up at Tender Lender? I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss of the Tender Lender are pretty tight.
Tight?
That's what it said in the file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. Oh, I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing. And that is? You know, the lunchbox. How'd that really go?
Why is it playing Pearl's theme?
Pearl, where are you? Lunchbox?
You remember the weenies? Yeah, Maggie was not too happy.
Yeah. So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch?
Huh? Well, it was delicious.
Yeah? That's what she said? Really?
Well, not exactly.
Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would have happened, so I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox.
Aw. Oh!
Do me a favor again, huh? Deliver this? This sure is a heavy burden, in more ways than one. I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that.
Weenies again, Nick? Tell me we don't have to eat all of these too?
Give them mine.
Again? I really can't eat anymore. Okay, well. After all that, oh boy. You know what, let's go ahead. I think we have enough information to break, Miss Basil's Cyclox. So let's go ahead and go break her Cyclox real quick, and then we'll end the episode.
Sounds good.
Shoot, where do we go?
We gotta go back to the detention center, then gotta go to Tribulations, and then we gotta go to Blue Screen Incorporated. It's a pain.
Alright, lady. We got enough crap to break your lock, so let's do this. Glenn's trouble.
So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in?
I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting around here. Perhaps you'd like to speak with someone in customer service.
What's she talking about? I guess if I take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elg's trouble have something to do with this?
And we want to go ahead and present the losing racehorse tickets.
If I can find it.
Because he's got gambling issues.
Yeah.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. What is that?
A bunch of horse racing tickets. All losing ones.
With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You people are very, very bad, cashing in on others' misfortunes of immoral.
Why did I get a whiff of hypocrisy just now?
But what is the relevance of these tickets?
The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg? He had a gambling habit, didn't he?
I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time.
Yeah, but not everyone buys as many tickets.
Yeah, that's kind of... Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own.
You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elg's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, now was it?
No, because it was it was sent to us. It was a... Just present the victim's lottery ticket.
I mean, okay.
I was trying to find words, it didn't help.
Yep.
My brain said, screw you!
Really now?
Yep.
Yeah, come on, present. There we go. The lottery? Horse racing? He bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps?
No! You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand?
Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any.
But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000?
Yeah, but...
It's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it?
It's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end. But that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that.
Deep trouble? What do you mean?
Mr. Elg's real problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious.
And here you want to present El Tigre, Furo Tigre.
A profile?
Yes.
Okay. Find it. There we go. Furio Tigre, the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender.
Tender Lender? People who business should think harder before naming their offices.
Like you're the one to talk. Well, What do you think?
Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money.
No. I mean about Mr. Elg.
You think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tigre?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I do not know of any connection between the two of them.
Really? Because I got proof that Mr. Elg and the tiger knew each other.
Present that calendar, cause remember it said meet with L.T. Gray.
Present it! Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of the loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elg met on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt.
No! It is true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think.
$100,000? Ouch!
But I heard he just won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear.
Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay, so the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then?
Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money.
His talents?
I suspect he was talking about programming.
What computer program's worth $100,000?
Perhaps you good people should leave now so I can get back to my work.
I'm so close to cracking her. The programmer question, was it by any chance this?
And remember what Gumshoe said about the black market with viruses? Present that MC Bomber, baby.
Well, this is it, isn't it? This is a virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber!
No!
Well, turns out Mr. Elg is not very, innocent.
No. So let's talk about Glenn's troubles. Glenn's head had more computer processing power than any computer, but it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep.
You mean he was in debt?
Yes, $100,000 in debt, not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky.
Risky? How?
Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Tribulations.
Where do you come up with these ideas?
What about the risky extra work?
So it's safe to say Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, then?
The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius, in a sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market.
Inconceivable! Gumshoe was right for a change.
This date, December 3rd, is marked on this calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts. Huh.
I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore.
Throw them on the floor.
I'll just put them back here. Throw them back on the floor.
Use the trash, Nick! Alright, so we got some more information. It seems like we could go break another Cyclock, but we will do that in the next episode, y'all. So, yeah, we'll do that in the next episode. So thank you so very much for watching, and if no one's told you that they love you today, I do.
Couldn't think of what else to say there, huh?
Nope, brain not work right today.
Yeah, I can tell.
Bye!